Hi folks, hope you're all having a good day. Just a quick little what's in it video. I got one of these, I don't know what it's some type of Swifter vacuum wet mop or something. Couldn't tell you. It's not, I don't use this kind of stuff. I'm pretty old fashioned. I still use the broom and regular mop. But anywho, it looks like the handle's made out of some extruded aluminum, and if it's a vacuum type thing, there's probably a motor in it. So let's take one of these things apart, see if it's worth scrapping or how much time it takes. So let me get the camera set up and we'll start ripping this apart. So with most vacuums and printers, I throw a set of gloves on. I don't know what's in vacuums and printers are just a mess, but besides that, I think what we're going to do is we're going to start by taking this head off first, and then like with weed eaters, I think we'll start at this end and take the plastic housing off, and then gain access to the motor and whatnot's inside. So it looks like it's just the one screw on both sides here to take this head off, and then it'll lay a lot easier. So let's get that done and take that handle off and see what we got. So it was just two screws holding that in, pried it off. I cut the cord or the hose. We don't really need it, but it comes with a bit of wire inside, so I'll just pull that out and then move on to the handle. One thing you may want to look into, it's not something that I do myself, but these things you might be able to sell those on eBay or sell them someplace as replacement parts. I'm not too sure if these filters or how much those filters cost or anything, but for our purpose here, I'm just going to toss it out, and it looks like it's just ABS plastic, so I'll probably be able to recycle that too. Alright, so we got there's just four screws holding the handle in. It's got a little iron ring here. We'll just snap the handle off and do that. It looks like it's just an elongated push button type device here. So just pull that out and there. So not really too much there for that, so I'm not too sure how that works, but we'll pull these extensions out next and just make it a little bit smaller, and then see what it looks like with the other cover off. When I took off the top extension of the handle, it had this in it, just a piece of metal with a spring on it. It's just a piece of extruded. What we'll probably do is just whack that with a hammer a little bit to snap the plastic out, so we get clean extruded. Shouldn't take too long. Looks like it's just a small piece. So the reason we can't pull just that piece of plastic out is because it's kind of it's in there with the press fit. It's what those two little dots are there and on there. The plastic's inserted, and then it's kind of like punch fitted in, or however you want to say it. But so that's how that goes. So like I said, we'll just smack that with a hammer and get that out. Alright, so we smacked with a hammer a few times, and then just to break it up inside, and then I just used the side cutters there to pull the metal apart. So now we got a piece of clean extruded aluminum. Alright, so we got all the screws out there. Just pull the cover off, and we'll take a look and see what we got inside. It's a rechargeable type device, I guess. So there's a bunch of rechargeable batteries. We'll just throw those in the battery bin. So we got one motor here. We'll pull that apart. Bit of wire, and that looks like maybe that's the recharging port there. So we'll pull this extruded handle out, take out that stuff, and trim it up. See what we got. Okay, so out of that little area, we got a little bit of insulated wire, low grade board, some brass connectors, a brass fuse, a switch. Inside that bottom shaft, there was another one of those. Needed a little bit more hammering than the first one. It had a couple of extra pieces of plastic. There's the batteries, rechargeable batteries, and then here's the motor. I think what we're going to try and do is see if we can't pop this plastic cover off this motor, and then it'll just fit in my bin better. So let's give that a shot and see how that works. So for this one, I gave a couple good whacks. The top came off. I didn't see any. You don't see any screws in there holding the top part on. It looks like a press fit to me, and it ended up being a press fit. So all I did was I took my screwdriver, put it in, and then I just pried it up. And ooh, hey! When you're doing video, Chris, don't hit the zoom button at the same time. So like I said, I got the screwdriver under there and put it up, and now there's a couple screws to take off the rest of that. So let's get that cleaned up, and then we can just do a bit of a wrap up here. Okay, so the first thing with this that we're gonna take care of is the garbage. It does come with a lot of garbage, so if you don't have a lot of space for garbage, then these probably are not going to be worth taking apart for you. But let's just continue on and see overall how it is. Alright, so I cleaned all the garbage up there. Wasn't much point in keeping that on the desk. So these batteries will just go in my battery box. My work has a company that recycles those. I don't get paid for them, but it's all good. Insulated wire, very negligible amount. 8 grams, so nope. I get, yeah, even when I add an extra piece, it's all 8 grams, or what do we got going on here? 0.3 of an ounce. So really, not too much insulated wire. Extruded aluminum. We got those 2 pipes there, so we'll put those up. Just under 3 ounces. Oh, 3 ounces there. So you can see the extruded aluminum sitting there. Works out to 83 grams, so not too much extruded aluminum. When it comes to like the tin steel, we'll just throw that all in there. Not too many screws in that, but they all add up, I guess, over the long haul. But let's keep throwing that in there. There we go. But even that, like, there's more extruded aluminum than tin. So we're at 74 grams, probably what, 2.5 ounces of tin. The only thing that's really worth anything in here is probably the motor, and even that's not too big of a motor. It's 5.5 ounces, 155 grams. There is this low grade board, right? And then this switch here will have some silver contacts in it. And then just a little bit of brass. So that wraps up this little what's in it video for that Swiffer mop thing, vacuum mop thing. Is it worth taking apart? I don't know, it's hard to say. It comes with a lot of garbage, so if you have limited garbage space, then no, I would just throw it right into your tin pile. You do get some extruded aluminum and a motor out of it, which is not too bad. They come apart really quick and they're really easy. There's no gotchas or anything, so I guess it comes down to what kind of scrapper you are. If you're a volume scrapper, then no. If you're a hobby scrapper, then maybe. That kind of stuff. But anyway, so it was kind of fun. First one of those I've ever taken apart. I'll probably take them apart again. Like they take no time at all, and like I said, you get a motor and a bit of extruded out of it, and fun like that. So anyway, so that's about it. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a great day. Talk to you soon. Ciao.